Well, hello everybody, this is OneBigOwnage, and as you can see, I am maxed again. I really just love the maxscape, it's so nice. Finally I'm back and use the maxscape teleport again, all that. I maxed yesterday, I think it was like yesterday night, so I couldn't record any sound with it, because everyone was asleep here. So yeah, if you want to know what I did, I killed about 12k Muspas. I think it's a little over 12k, but yeah, 12k Muspas, and that gave me enough to level. I think it's about 20 weapons, maybe a bit less, maybe like 15 staves of light, and I'm not sure, maybe then 10 sets of Geno, something like that. So I went through all that since I think like since level 50, and I did level 91 all the way to level 99. Yeah, it was really nice. At Moospass, I was just rotating through auras like Runic Accuracy, Maniacal Reverence, Penance, Vampirism. All those auras were kind of useful there. So yeah, I was just rotating through those, AFKing a bit. If I was AFKing, I would level up a weapon every, like, to level 10 every like 1.5 to 2 hours ish. And if I was like manual casting and just not AFKing, just going full tryhard, I was able to level up a weapon in within an hour, which is actually pretty good. So I'm also starting a new series soon. However, still I'm missing size, and because I sold my size mix and bought a Noxious staff for the invention gains, but now I don't have size mix anymore, so I'll need to get those back. I'll talk about the series later, I guess. But first of all, I'd like to talk about some of the new perks, because now I'm 99. Now I don't need to grind anymore. I can just enjoy the skill, I guess. So yeah, there's a lot of perks, and most of the perks are meh. I would say meh or even negative. But there's a couple that could be pretty useful in some situations. But if we let's see, if we grab a gizmo shell, as you can see, I don't have all the rare materials unlocked. I have a couple, but I don't have them unlocked at the workbench, so I'll do that first, and then we'll talk about the perks. Okay, so I found most of them, but I don't have enough inspiration left for the other ones. I have like 4 or 5 left, I believe. In case you want to see all my materials, then here is it. I would like to talk to you guys about the perks. Some of the perks are pretty useless. Most of them are actually pretty useless. There's some that are maybe a meh, and there's a couple that could be maybe a bit useful. So the ones I would like to talk about are absorbative, 20% chance to reduce an attack by 5%. I mean, it's using charges, so it's costing you money. However, if you can tank easier, I mean, then I guess it's worth it. I don't actually know the maximum rank for this, but I'm guessing it's like 2 or 3, because anything else, if it's like 5, then it would be pretty high. Then it's like almost as good as Spirit Shield. Anti-SM useless. Most of them are useless. Biting, I was thinking biting is meh. I mean, it's got a maximum rank of 3, so that's 3% crit chance. I mean, it's not that good, but maybe it could. I mean, maybe for some speed kills or some records could make a little bit of difference. You probably won't notice that much, I'm thinking. Next one's Bulwark. The ability deals no damage but gains up to 6% per rank extra duration. So, I mean, it could be half decent-ish, I think. If the rank is maybe like 5, then you could get 30% extra duration on your debilitate, and that's good for tanking, I guess. So yeah, I don't actually know like the rank of this, but we'll find out later. Crackling periodically zaps your target for 3% per rank. I mean, it's pretty useless. If you look at actually, let's see. this got decent damage, and if we take like 3% of this, then you end up with like 300 hit, which is complete garbage. And like it's so bad. It looks good, but it's actually so bad. Okay, next one is devoted. I was thinking devoted could be pretty useful. There's not any max chance, max rank stated, but I'm guessing it's like 2, 3. I don't think it's 5, but if it's 5, would be really useful. And this could be useful for like base tanking or bomb tanking, maybe at Frago, or maybe just Yaka DPS in general. You get hit less, you can do more DPS. So yeah, the next one is lucky, which is kind of a fun one. Where is it? 0.5% chance per rank when hit, the damage dealt will be reduced to 1. So this is basically a 0.5% chance. Actually, it goes up to rank 5. So let's say you get best rank, then you have 2.5% chance per rank that you take no damage. So that could be pretty useful, I guess. It's 2.5% is not much, but I mean it might save you in some clutch moments. Next one is Spendthrift. I was actually laughing about this because it looks good, 1% to deal 1% extra damage, but then the max rank is 2. So yeah, you have a 2% chance to deal 2% extra damage. That's like worse than crackling. It's so bad. A 2% chance to deal 2% extra damage. That's so bad. And like, alright, maybe costs 1 coin per damage, but I mean, still, it's so bad. It's actually really bad. Last one is Turtling. The barricade abilities duration and cooldown are both increased by 10%. You might say it's a waste, or like it doesn't add anything, because the cooldown is increased as well, so you gain nothing. However, if you're tanking, if you're, let's say, tanking Yaka and you're in full rage gear, then your abilities cooldown gets reset every now and then it actually might be useful, because you just gain more barricade, and the cooldown doesn't matter that much. I would say it doesn't really matter that much, because you get reset every now and then. So these are decent, I guess, and the rest is either complete shit or even worse, I guess. Okay, so there were a couple perks that I didn't know the maximum rank of, but we can find out like this. I was testing Bulwark. Bulwark is maximum. Apparently it's 3. There's one other thing that gives Bulwark, but I don't have it. It's a rare material, so it might give 4, but probably not. I mean, 4 would be a little bit OP. So I'm thinking this is 3. Absorbative was oh yeah, fungal. So if we put all fungal in, I have a lot of this somehow. I don't really know how I got all these, but absorbative 2 or 3, so the maximum level is probably 3, since fungal is the highest ingredient. Next one's devoted. I was thinking devoted would actually be decently useful. You get these by any of the god ones, anything. Alright, so that's 2 or 3, so maximum rank there's 3, and I think that's it. I think that's about it. So now we know all the useful-ish ones are pretty much kept. Oh, I haven't actually tried Zamrak. What's this? Yeah, alright. So even Impatient, I mean, I was thinking Impatient could be useful, but if you check out 3% chance per rank for basic abilities to generate 1 extra adrenaline. Even if you have Impatient 3, then you know you're gonna gain 1 extra adrenaline every 3 attacks, or every 10 attacks, sorry. So that's so bad. Once again, it seems useful, but it's so bad. It's really garbage. What about Fortune? Do we get anything from Fortune? Ooh, okay, so apparently, yeah, we already knew Lucky was 5, but oh yeah, Hoarding's pretty decent, and then Brassican and Looting are pretty shit, I would say. Alright, so I'll talk about some of the things that I would like to get on my next trips, I guess. because very soon, I guess when I get my seismics back, I will start a series all about necks. And yeah, I'm just gonna solo a whole ton of necks. So yeah, I just want a couple of decent perks on not only my armor. I'll probably, if I can get some decent perks, I'll probably put them on Virtus and Pernix. And you know, even though it's a tier lower, you know, it's lower tier than Tectonic and Serenic, but maybe if the perks are good, that means that it could be better. I mean, you never know. So I have, there we go. I have two lucky gizmos. So I guess I have 2 luck. This one's got a glowworm, but that's not negative and it doesn't really matter. This one's hoarding, so I mean that could be useful-ish. Maybe if you die a lot, I guess. And I also have a couple devoted and precise. I think I forgot to talk about precise, sorry, but precise is pretty decent, I guess. It's like it comes down, if you have the max rank, it comes down to having half a scrimshaw of a damage one. So it's either a element or a cruelty. So I mean, you know, it's half a scrimshaw, I guess. Non-superior, by the way. So I mean, it could be decent-ish, but once again, it's not great. Right, so I just augmented my Pernix body and my Virtus top. So I don't have any more money or augmenters for the 2 legs, but I guess I'll rock with these one first. As you can see, they both have 1 perk. It's devoted. It's both devoted 2. Yeah, both devoted 2. And yeah, we have enough churches, I guess. Yeah, it just gives you a chance that protection praise will be 100%. I think it won't make that big of a difference, but you know, you'll notice every now and then. So I tested it. The levels don't really matter, I think, because I'm not going to destroy it. I might siphon it, not sure yet. Yeah, I'm going to test it out at next, so I'm going to go there now and you'll hear from me. So I tested it out at next and it actually seems really bad. It's even worse than I expected it to be. And I expected it to be pretty bad, and it's even worse. I mean, if I were to rate it, I would probably rate it like maybe a 3 out of 10, maybe, like a max of 3 out of 10, probably a 2 out of 10. It's really shit. The effect we're talking about, by the way, is devoted 2, so maybe with devoted 3, you know, it's 50% more times it triggers, and right now it triggers about 1 to 2 times per next solo, and that is with very slow solos. I wasn't using Aura and I wasn't using a Nile. I haven't done proper PVM in a while, so I'm kind of rusty too. So my kill speed isn't that quick. So in a normal next solo, or you know, of a decent level soloer, you would probably expect it to trigger maybe once a solo, which is so bad. Like once in a whole kill to get damage reduction. That's so bad. It really is bad. So yeah, there's not much more to say about that. I'm thinking maybe if we get rank 3 on it, then it's maybe a little bit better. Could we, you know, we would be able to pull it towards maybe a 5 out of 10, maybe. I mean, it's still pretty bad. And I got some examples. It triggered on a hit from a Reaver on the bot phase. So it triggered, but then it didn't actually decrease the hit that it triggered on. So you know, it's kind of bad. I mean, maybe it's a mistake, maybe it's an oversight, but it obviously triggers after the hit. So you know, maybe they're gonna change it, maybe they're not gonna change it. Anyway, it's pretty bad as it is right now, especially with bosses like Nex and Virago, where you know, a 3-second devotion probably means either 1 hit or not even 1 hit that it's gonna be blocked. So that's just really bad. I did hear, however, that it's actually useful at Yakimaru, where the hits are delayed by it's some game mechanic. I'm not gonna explain it right now. If you want to know it, just post a comment. I'll react on that, respond to that, or maybe I'll put it in the description. But the hits are delayed, and the same goes for Virago's blue bombs. I think that's about it actually. I'm not sure if there's anything else in the game that's got this mechanic, but if there is anything, let me know in the comments, or just PM me, I guess. Anyway, it does kind of work good there, because it actually does block the hit that it's triggered on. So, you know, then you get at least, you know, at the very least one devoted hit
what
out
if
of
you
it.
turn and run off?
And, you know, I guess that could be useful ish for
this
tanking.
looks so
I mean,
good.
it's not
This
that
actually
good
looks so
still.
good.
It's not that
What's
good,
your-
but
what's
I
your
mean,
search?
it could save you like a,
Oh yeah,
a 3k hit, or maybe 2.5k hit if you're bad or anything. I mean, it's not gonna deal a whole much, but it's a little bit. I was also thinking, if you combine this perk with, let's say, I mean, there's place for 4 perks. However, you'll most likely get only 2 good perks and then 2 shit perks with
maybe a little bit
those good
laggy
perks.
actually.
On any gizmo, that is. So
Yeah,
yeah, you'll probably get like
looks
2 perks
pretty
on this, then 2 perks on your bottoms.
Alright, so I've just
and,
calculated that we need
you know,
18 weapons,
1
or
or
18
2
items
perks
on your
level 10 to
your shield.
to get invention to level 99, and
It's
that's obviously what we
you
want.
know,
All those
because
perks
juicy
together
max game
might
we're
be
missing
good.
out on.
If everything combined, it might save you like a 10%.
Yeah, I'm guessing I'll
like
calculate
maybe
how many
altogether
items
10% damage increase, 10% damage decrease, tanking wise. So you know, it might prove a little bit good if you combine everything together, maybe. I think that's actually it for now, though. I'll post a video maybe Sunday. I think I've got some time Sunday to work stuff out, so I might do it Sunday where I'll just go a little bit deeper into these perks and see if I can actually get some higher tiers and some better perks on my weapons and armor. For now, this has been me. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day, and boy.